And Bin, will we see him on a carry? Yes, we will. Camille for Bin in the top lane.
And it was one of the evolutions we knew we would see in the context of this series as top lane picks.
You're allowed to stay here, Paze. You are going to get dived.
Teleport is available though, and Lahens will be full health. See if they try and dive.
They might dive him anyway.
BLG, do they want to take the risk? Paze exposed off to the side. Dash forward. Arctic Assault not immediately going to connect. Follow-up's done, not quite there. Paze flashing out, but Elk is still coming. First blood for BLG. Lahens the last man standing under this tower. Bin beginning to walk away. Has a slight XP advantage from the earlier swap. Walking it now, it's gonna get stunned, it's gonna get locked up. Bin flashing out, but the gold card still connects. Nowhere to go, the hook shot, not gonna connect. Canyon taking it happen. Gen.G in a fantastic position to punish, to respond to this telegraph play. Knight dashing over the wall though, and it's more than enough damage to kick the play off in their favor. Destiny here, but he's already been charmed up, and it seems like the Destiny on the bottom side is death. Reset coming through. Keen, a few seconds left, managed to take up the support too. BLG get one, but Gen.G
is now sitting on parity again with Chovy, as here BLG trying to deny the full stacks as Gen.G looking to contest.
Set up here, 4 members of Gen.G.
Knight TP.
Ready to come to the play. Keen there as well. Shun just gonna smite a grub away. Gen.G though already have 3, can grab their 4th. That is the break point. So we'll have the mites to spawn. We saw in the previous fight. Elk is important to this equation. Nice initial lockup. Arrow going in. TPR to use, being channeled. Stun only going to connect onto the tankiest member. Lahens shrugging that one off. Gen.G know what they want, and it's the Baron. Keen trying to disengage with the gold card. Bin off to the side. Not sure if they want to.
Going to make the cross map happen. Oh, nice pressure from Gen.G in mid. Is there a collapse here from Bin?
Bin coming in from the side. Chovy potentially caught out here. Good initial lockup onto Bin. He's just going to hookshot wall dive out, and Gen.G calm, coordinated, disciplined around these fights. They trade tower for tower overall.
I mean, we're seeing some incredible macro from both teams, and Gen.G's biting onto any of them, but Gen.G isn't. They're not taking any of the bait, they're not overextending, they're putting pressure where they know.
Turret still standing very, very healthy, or allowing Gen.G to play pretty aggressive. Canyon looking a little bit.
Good sidestep from Shun to dodge the initial Spectral Maw. Chovy, a big upfront damage right now. The Destiny coming in. Knight potentially caught out. Nice stun from Shun. The fail flash, though. That one's going to cost him in the midst of the entire team. Shockwave only connecting onto him, but Gen.G happy to have the pick. Canyon.
Gen.G will find a pick.
Good follow-up. Resetting. Now making it out with the Spectral Maw. Keen, gold card ready. Charm. Just to dissuade. Ball set up. Meanwhile, Bin split pushing in the side lane, but Gen.G happy to have the mid lane tower. Excellent pick.
Gonna be a big win there.
BLG don't have to fish anymore. 5 members stacked up. Gen.G looking to focus on the objective. Are they willing to risk the 50-50? Arrow into the Sejuani ultimate. Locking up Chovy. Clutch pick. Knight ready to go over the wall. 2 stacks left remaining on. Zoning away the rest of the team. But Gen.G realize they're going to lose the fight and instantly walk away. They want nothing to do with it. Charm connects on the Lahens though. And that's a damn good start. In goes Bin. Hextech ultimatum. Keen's got nowhere left to go. BLG obliterating Gen.G in the blink of an eye.
BLG finally take the control away from Gen.G and win a massive fight. They take the dragon back, they drop the Rift Herald bot, and BLG take a firm grasp over game 1.
Chovy getting hit by the arrow there.
Remember, Chovy doesn't get the luxury of packing cleanse against so much upfront CC. Opted for the TP, and now it's Keen who might just be in trouble. Knight taking his time. Shockwave going in, but it's not immediately going to connect. Knight just styling on him, and here comes Bin for the backup. 1 for 1 on the top side. Not going to hit both sides. Fishing for a bit more again, but not able to quite find the angle to start a fight. Root from Paze won't connect. Bin gets the reset on the hookshot wall dive. Immediate combo now coming through, but it's Chovy going golden, caught out in the midst of the team, but he's got the front line now to protect him. Paze continuing to rain down autos. They're not effective, but they dissuade a bit. Lahens picked off. Bin now Chovy out of the equation already. The trap set, and in goes Knight looking for Keen, but the charm goes wide, as does the arrow. Keen casually walking that one off, but now the hook, the re-engage. Canyon on the way in. He's fishing for a reset. He's already got one, but the soul won't come through as he
the dragon first in this game.
The ward.
They're looking for the pick.
Gold card, the point click onto on.
That's a big ulti.
Traded. Arrow connecting, but only onto Lahens. Knight immediately gonna fall up. He knows he can burst through the Nautilus. Nautilus gets the ult up to try to engage, but there's Bin on the backside. Hextech ultimatum. Jungler deleted. BLG out for blood. Knight dashing in one more time. All of Gen.G getting run down. Chovy goes golden, but he'll just watch his own demise in slow motion. The shockwave does nothing.
No one is left except for Paze as he's forced to retreat at the hands of BLG. 5 members strong will secure the dragon. They're gonna get the Baron too, and just great target selection from BLG. Bin with an excellent flank to take out the jungler.
Evaporates in seconds. Knight locking him down, ensuring that Lahens doesn't make his way out. As the bounty pops up, Gen G, watch the Baron get taken away. For multi-one Shockwave. It's got to be that combo of Lahens and Chovy starting it up. I don't think you're going to catch anyone inside. The members on BLG are so slippery.
Disciplined in the face of the push from BLG, but the arrow going in onto Chovy, kicking things off. Chovy has the cooldowns necessary to make it out. Goes golden to interrupt Hextech ultimatum. It's Knight waiting over the wall, instantly trying to fall for the charm, and it's flawless from Shun to lock down the mid laner, but they're fighting in the choke. The Senna just free firing. BLG slowly starting to turn the fight back in, and it's Knight again. The body block from Lahens is crucial, but Gen G being forced back.
That's the gold lead there, Gen G. Even though Chovy gets out, they get a decent shockwave. They can't actually get through
This
that.
tower alive, but Knight holds the flank, zones Gen G away, and that's another tower secured.
All that Gen G have left. These two players is farming. And the other is not. It's the global gold. It's the amount of objectives that BLG were able to get, but it means that Lahens, realistically, you want to be at least sitting.
Put BLG in such a commanding position. Now the arrow going to connect on the Canyon. Still has the ulti. He can try to use it to get out. Keen has used the Decency. Shockwave only going to hit one. Nice use of the Fate's Call coming in from Elk. Bin on the flank is going to get spotted out. Gold card goes in. Follow-up not going to come through from Bin in the meantime, but Lahens trying to make the difference. Dash in, Knight ready to go. Ulti already used. Lahens just getting cut through. The damage not there from Gen G, and now Bin's in the fight. Pays instantly deleted. Tax sweep hitting two. Slow is crucial. Bin backing off, and the rest of BLG stepping up.
Canyon is going to try for a steal, but he will be too late.
Arrow already connecting, or whiffing, excuse me. Didn't quite get the angle as the Baron.
This Baron now in play.
And there's no good fight left for Gen G, just degrees of bad. They have to prey on their own individual skill, on flawless use of cooldowns if they want to find a way back. AK deficit, BLG should just have this game one in the bag. Disciplined push, split across two lanes, mid lane inhibitor falling. All of Gen G grouping on the bottom side. Ready to force a fight. It might be their only angle back. Chovy trying to zone away, but this assault is relentless. BLG just keeping the pressure up, keeping that Baron buff in mid, empowering that cannon minion, threatening the base. It is cold, it is controlled from the side of BLG on what could be a push to end.
Deny access into the jungle, limiting Gen G's ability to even contest the objective. Gen G, they're looking.
Bit of harassment on to on. Arrow going in, perfectly timed from on. Fate's Call now coming out as well. And the instant turn back charm. Gonna be somewhat mitigated. Excellent shockwave. The turn, but do they have the follow-up? BLG, can they still win the fight? The shockwave hits three, but it's Bin on the backside in the nick of time. The flank, it took a bit of time, but Bin delivering in the final moments of the fight.
Gen G got the best combo they could have gotten, but it just wasn't enough. The wallet was too big, and BLG will cement themselves as victors in game one.
Too little, too late. And we've been waiting for Chovy versus Knight for a very long time, and in this first game, Gen G says Knight will give you your Ari. And I think that they regret it.
BLG to know when a man is saying, this isn't my final form. And this is that moment for Chovy and Gen G. This is a volatile draft, no doubt.
Oh my
But a powerful one. A lot of setup, a lot of CC, the poke coming in from Canyon.
Damage on Chovy, trying to make sure he gets low as on.
Mana on, caught out. Now Canyon immediately ready to punish. First blood for this exponentially.
Another big thing with Nidalee specifically, and this was a big issue in the last game when we saw it from Canyon, was that you need setups. Chovy!
Q healing doesn't look like it connects.
That heal, I'm pretty sure, missed. But hey, Chovy,
it's fine.
Understanding his limits, Lahens, I think you've overstepped here.
Shun now walking up, hitting him with the Blitzcrank question mark. Lahens, this is not your bot lane, but that sure as hell is the enemy jungler. Lahens getting knocked down.
Well, Lahens especially with
Advantage of this. Keen also feeling very safe to proxy with the information garnered.
as long as Keen is aware of where Shun is, he can move forward on the Cassante. Possible dive angle though, because they surely also must know. We saw this work out in the last game. Gonna try it here again.
Hey, stepping very far back. Shun, do they really want to try this dive onto the Nautilus? Good heads-up movement from Paige to just back away. If you want to dive Lahens, he will be there to cover. He has the cleanse for himself, and much more discipline, adaptation from the game one dive.
Nicely done, because Lahens
they see the dive coming. Knight's on his way.
Oh, recall. Instant TP though. They want to protect this one, but Pays again caught out here. The follow-up. Canyon on the way forward. They're looking for the spears, looking for the angle. On retreating now, but it's the 80 carry caught. Shun is tanky, but the bot lane is not. Beautiful punish from Gen G.
Gen G learned from their mistakes in game number 2. Canyon is ready.
But here comes Elk. No Fate's Call. Is just going to try to turn onto Pays in the meantime. Chovy on the way in. Misses the initial Q. Elk just trying to dance around it, but the damage is simply too much. Fate going to be sealed here. Soul Unbound back to finish the job.
Chovy gets his first kill of the game as Genji's also trying to dive top lane.
Be a lot more grubs coming through. We do see Sean making his way over, but so is Lahens as Keen might be walking to a trap here.
Walking forward, going unstoppable, gets the initial dash out, has the Q3. Knight committing, Shockwave back, Bin instantly gonna follow up with the ulti, and down goes Keen.
Knight making sure that his presence is being felt in this game. Assists his top laner in securing that kill. Grub has been stolen by BLG. Canyon doesn't want to give this last one up.
He absolutely doesn't, but it might cost him his life. Good knockup coming in from Lahens. In the meantime, Pei stepping up, the heal there. Knight gonna get rooted briefly. Not really much of a threat, but Shun gonna queue out. And it's 5 grubs, it's a Drake. The stacking angle now gone for BLG if they want to try to rapidly do it. And Gen.G upping the pace themselves, really taking over. Again, 5 kills to 2. Now the Herald's gonna drop as well, on top of the fact that they have 5 pushes in. Then the one factor that they may struggle with as we get later into the game, but for now, he's just focused on trying to take down the side lane objective, but Shun on the way down too. They might just want to go for the all-in. Immediate ulti coming up for Ben. He doesn't have the wave, but he might not need it. Good stun. K'Sante going unstoppable though, and now the TP to follow. Ben trying to run. Good ulti to disengage away from Keen, but the rest of Gen.G on the hut. Shun ready to offer that exit to his top laner. Now wants to turn the fight back with a stun, not gonna connect. Good dash back coming in from Canyon. Chovy now out of the pit in the meantime. Playing the Room King, keeping him nice and healthy. Q3 out. BLG, bit of a messy extended fight, and it's a double for Canyon.
In the last game, if you're only there with a Jax and a Sejuani, it's gonna take such a long time to go down as Canyon.
Nice.
Clutch sidestep from On. If that spear hits, he dies. Just continuing to run down.
Really nice footwork there from On. No chase down will come through.
G, the best that they can get. But I do want to echo, and that's, I think, the biggest difference. Yes, FaZe and Lahens are in a much better spot than they were in last game, but Gen.G in the last 2 years, ever since Chovy joined, has really risen and fallen depending on what this player does. Last year at MSI, he wasn't able whatsoever to uphold the level. In game number 1, imagine a lot of Chovy fans were worried, maybe some flashbacks to some of his past performances. This time around,
for BLG.
Pace is very far up. Bin trying to look.
Pays in trouble. Chovy ready to respond with the Q3. Pays though taking a massive chunk. Good damage coming in from Chovy. Stolen bound. Bringing him back.
One of the things we haven't really talked about yet, but actually I think is a big factor in these elongated fights, is Gen.G already have an Ocean Drake, and they have both Senna and Nidalee
Sprinting up to the objective.
How do they
Zoning
keep Shun
coming in
out?
for Keen. They can try to take the top laner down, but now Chovy looking for the pick. They know they have the angle. A confident flash over the wall. Chovy goes right back and keeps his sights on the objective. Clean, calm, collected from the side of Gen.G, but they want to collect a few more heads. Chovy sprinting forward. Q3 ready to go. Nice engage. They might lose one in the process, but Lahens is still standing. Chovy taking down On, just continuing to rain down auto attacks. Ben has the ulti, but he's forced to back away. Sean gonna get sent back to base in a body bag, and Gen.G again dominate the exchange.
Chovy comes up huge on the Yone. Immediately the flash from Knight is forced, and they're able to extend the fight from there. Bin not having TP means Gen.G can play way more aggressive, and the Baron about to fall.
BLG look like a very different team from game 1 to game 2. Some
Slice on a soul point for Ocean Soul. Nidalee and Senna as well. He is legitimately never going to die.
Could this be it?
Chovy just fishing, trying to force down the objective. They've got Mites, they've got Baron buff, the empowered Canyon behind them. Excuse me.
You know, we talk about the narrative, Knight versus Chovy, and in the last game, was Chovy
Ultimate seal not going to connect at all. Immediately forced to back away, and Bin's already there. Chovy now in trouble. The follow-up CC is there. The Q3 takes him nowhere. Chovy getting knocked down. BLG found a pick. They want to keep this going. Keep pushing to the top side, but it's a double stun from Bin. Bin now going to get locked up. Canyon taking down the Jax. Canyon clutch when Gen.G need it most. On and Elk running for their lives. Canyon though getting lower and lower. The heal about to come through. The primal surge. Trap in the brush. Gen.G on the hunt. BLG running.
Look at Keen! Keen is ending the game in bot lane, while BLG are scrapping to try and get away from the fight. On then loses his life. Keen is trying to end the game, but what an incredible fight. Lahens with an amazing 2-man knockup secures the fight, and Keen is looking to just end the game.
Big thing there is Knight, obviously, is never going to cut through to K'Sante. Sitting on only a Crypt Bloom. No way to win that 1v1 with the experience lead. And as a result, Gen.G, even though Chovy ends up going down, BLG have to invest so much. And it's a flip from the last game where BLG held off Gen.G's last-ditch effort, and now One inhib going down.
They know they have to extend the fight. Bin stepping up, gets the flash out. They want to take Keen down. There's no big objective for them to transition this to, however, so it'll just be a kill. Bin needs to keep the play going. Bin, excuse me, pays. Healed up by Canyon. Still standing for an extra moment. Bin just wants to finish the kill. Dashes forward. Lahen's here, Canyon here, and Chovy
On this game.
Bin on the flank again. Lahen's clearing what he can before he backs away. Objective bounty for the side of BLG. I mean, it's about practicing our caster curses. What did we say about practicing the caster curses, Chronicler? Here comes Keen. Elk now in trouble, cleanse out, but it does not matter. This Callista is a dead man walking. And in the meantime, Bin now on retreat. The rest of BLG getting cut down. Gen G just looking to close it out here. Dashboard from Keen. Not quite able to find the ulti angle. Knight throwing the ball over the wall, but Gen G just going to throw it right back. They are not scared. Canyon stepping up, making good use of the Zanyas. A bit of poke back to him, but Chovy already pushing into the mid lane. BLG one last desperate hold from the solo laners, and Chovy not gonna give him an angle. Immediate flash forward on the Fate Sealed. TP in, Gen G striking back here in game 2, reminding BLG just how deep Chovy's champion pool is.
The experiment in game number 1 didn't end up working out. Gen G regroup and bring.
Sorry, I wasn't.
I don't think that was on anyone's bingo card. Except for the Diana one. Like r/Diana mains has known.
We know that Jun does have a history of playing Diana. Not one of his most successful. Angle.
A flash on.
Lahen's does have flash.
Angle to set things up on. Now gonna Abyssal dive out. They don't get the CC. Crucially, Hook though gonna connect instantly onto the Senna. First blood, the flash. Too damn late.
We saw Shun, Elkin on show the vulnerability early on of this Senna. And now Gen G do the same to them.
They're not done, gentlemen. They're looking for another dive. On is next on the list.
Lahen's walking up immediately, gonna tank tower aggro, start walking out, Hook back in, clean follow-up dive. Gen G, but don't have any info on where the Nidalee is. Hook onto on, good start, spear connects, follow-up is here. That's gonna be one dead catfish. Abyssal dive out. Lahen's grabbing that one, and yet another
Didn't have the same impact 3-6. She's a decent duelist in a 1v1, maybe a 2v2, but that's not the case. Meanwhile, Canyon, with the setup he has in his lane, continuously able to visit and revisit, all thanks to this early summoners being blown.
And I think the tricky position you're in now for BLG, you're trying the Senna lanes for yourself. It is not working. Gen G are punishing you the exact same way you tried to punish them. And Canyon, team fight. Elk level 4, got a couple extra souls on the roam, a bit of extra range, but a nice sidestep isn't gonna matter much when he connects into the wall. Spear hitting Elk down. Gen G again dominating through bot side. On's gonna be in trouble. Spear does connect. Walking down, no one's roaming to help. No one is moving on the side of BLG. On gonna get canceled.
Oh, Canyon got
Canyon
aggro.
taking tower.
He's got aggro.
He's got aggro as well, and now On, he's gonna take a nice quick trip to the fountain. Flash.
Committed the flash. Stomp. Shun can't find anything to steal right now.
It's gonna have to be that wombo combo. Diana going in, finding multiple people, follow up from On.
Pays.
I mean, Pays can't do anything yet.
He pokes Shun at the very least.
Oh, there's no TP.
Are they finally? No.
Pays is just gonna back up. Objective has the 3 grub buff. Neither side gonna be able to get 4 for the mites, but Canyon, unsurprisingly, just shreds through the objective there, continues to.
Canyon investing time on the bot side of the map. Oh, hang on.
On, flash out. Now gonna Abyssal dive back in, but will not connect any skills whatsoever. Canyon doing a ton of damage, but overestimates his initial damage output. Heal coming in, Diana on the hunt. Nice sidestep on the Hook. Lahen's committing, that's the ulti. But no kills yet. Elk chasing, good sidestep on the initial Q. Lahen's getting chunked away at Elk. Really starting to hurt. Good pullback on the Fate's call, but now Pays might be in trouble. Abyssal dive, Bin off to the side, trying to isolate Chovy. Dashing out though.
All this pressure that Gen G is constantly throwing out.
Look at top wave state, look at bot wave state. It's only just now hitting the tower, the fight breaking out. Keen taking a lot of poke though, getting caught. The Poppy taken down, not getting 1 kill, has the reset on the rocket jump. Chovy trying to run away. Bin not able to connect on the Intofu strikes, and a solid pick from the side of BLG.
So it's an overstep from Gen G that BLG can finally find that punish. Their first kill of the game will result in a Herald being secured, but with the Dragon in 10 seconds, Gen G can just look to put themselves on soul point.
Gen G is really tunneling on getting this mid lane turret because they're the poke comp, want to try and take that down. Lahen's hooks a minion.
Poke, ulti going in onto Elk. Elk trying to get into the Shroud and get away. Nice damage onto On, Spiring Despair, somewhat effective. Bin now trying to get away as well. Severing Bolt only hitting On. Canyon happy to walk into the tower because he can one-shot it with the Lich Bane. Clean pick in mid to take On out of the equation as the Herald will eventually fall to Shun. But Gen G, as predicted, priority access to the Drake.
I think that Gen G are happier with this. Yes, they did lose Keen, but putting yourself on soul point with Ocean. You talked about the value of it last game. I think it's still going to offer you a lot of great...
Really some muscle memory from all the Cassante games that he played. Poppy is quite tanky, especially when you get lower thanks to the resistances on your
Which means that for the next fight, it's going to be interesting. Wow, the commitment of the Herald bot, I kind of expected it to be used mid, because against Hui it can be very difficult to siege, but they want it on. Often the front line. The Eye acting as a zoning tool from Chovy.
Oh, Rocket Belt done now for Shun. Gives him a decent amount of extra reach.
Decent pullback. Ben going to be really tanky, so easy for him to itemize that MR. Now it's Canyon who's been caught out. He tries to flash back. Cassante on the chase here. Canyon take it down. Ben, right when they need him. Keen trying to disengage, but he's getting devoured alive. Chovy now trying to turn the fight back. He's the red carpet won't be enough. Keen take it down. The Diana coming in clutch. BLG find their angle. They already in the play. Gen G risking a lot to contest here. The AoE from Chovy, will it be enough? Ben stepping up. Unkillable, the root connecting from the way. Nice bit of damage on the Spiral and Despair. They're all caught in the back of the pit. Maybe they can turn it back on now, spinning it out to keep the jungler standing. Chovy already taken down. Oh, the Baron getting lowered. They will secure it on the side of BLG, but now Gen G are on the hunt, looking to take as many buffs away as they can. Knight running, Elk running, Ben trying to find a way out without it, because they're not going to connect on the spear. Crucially, Knight in trouble. Pays taking one. Lehens gonna look to make it two. They get the Baron, but they
range their poke. Force BLG to walk into their damage over time. An all-in from BLG is exactly what they're looking for. And here we are. Gen G now slowly starting to disengage a little bit. The healing valuable from Elk because the Dragon is started.
Another abyssal dive into the back line. On getting shredded though, the follow-up not there. Chovy quick to punish as they walk into the choke. It's a free kill for the side of Gen G. Now at a man disadvantage, do they want to keep going? Shun praying for the 5-man, praying for the angle. Gen G aren't going to give it to him. Fate's call going in. Elk down. Only 3 members left on the side of BLG. Slowly but surely, with patience, Gen G are winning the fight. Ben getting lower and lower. Knight now pulled back, knocked into the wall. It's clean from Keen in the nick of time. Ben running. He will not get out. Steadfast as ever. Keen denies the exit. Shun will not find his ulti. He will not find his angle. And Gen G obliterate BLG.
Gen G slow the game down, and look at the amount of damage coming out of this way. So many of the plays that Gen G were going for were so fast, so aggressive, but as you were saying, Vedi, just sitting there taking the poke, and their hand is forced, but sitting at 2.5 items and Nidalee poking away.
A poke, Canyon waiting over the wall, hiding the spear as much as possible. Not gonna get hit there. Poke coming through, Abyssal Voyage back, just trying to threaten. Just posture as if there's something to be done. Flash out from Lehens.
That's fine, he's just putting Hex Flash available.
No, I think that was a Hex Flash. Maybe I'm imagining.
Hex Flash coming out regardless. And Gen G now pushing back. The rest of the team have all their summoners up. Could be one final fight here. Root onto Ben, free damage. No one on the side of BLG able to follow up or protect this. Cassante, now the Steadfast presence. Pays just stacking up spears. Keeper's Verdict channel.
But that's a Baron now. I mean, they've done the damage. They did what they need to do. They can force the TP out from Bin. And again, try and face check this comp. Go ahead, do it without Bin.
Keen, bit of harass, spiraling Despair now denying the Diana her exit. And with the ulti taken off the table, it's so damn easy for Gen G. Lehens already hitting the hook on the Knight. Chovy immediately gonna fall off with a bit of extra poke. Bin trying to buy as much time as he can, but Knight is getting taken down. Keen on the Poppy, just refusing to die, will dash back. This Knight manages to hit him with the ultimate, and in the meantime, Canyon coming in, doing so much damage. Gen G taking over in game 3. They're gonna end it here.
Gen G gonna get to match point here. First seed of the LCK, but they have let the region down so many times. Battle isn't fought yet, but with Hui and Nidalee coming through here for the mid-jungle 2v2, the early bot lane going the way of Gen G, thanks to Canyon on his Nidalee. BLG unable to punch back.
Dominance just about from start to finish. Canyon a menace as expected, but all of Gen G coming together. 10-0-7 for Pays. Lehens,
the wheel book of Knight. Like, when we think about him, Azir is not something that he has a huge amount of success with. Definitely he can like play it, but not to the same proficiency as so many of the mid laners around the world. This, on the other hand, career-wise, he has a 75 who has pressure in the mid lane 1 versus 1. You can see some really nice damage coming out from On and Elk. but they're just going to use this pressure to convert it into an early objective. They're not going to risk the dive.
Was big, bit of poke coming in from Chovy. Now BLG can see this is not the play they were looking for. Knight taking a bit of poke here. Good trade back, and now it's first blood. It's clean from the side of BLG.
Which is something to keep our eyes on, but overall, BLG feeling confident in Game 4.
BLG first on the move up. Elkso only level 4, but showing pretty proactive and starting the objective there. Chovy, though, going to take that opportunity to poke out Knight, knowing that he has the immediate man advantage. So far, just 2 of the grubs. Flash forward coming in from Canyon. That's the Destiny. Knight, does he want to try and turn this one back? Good gold card to kick things off. Just going to be a quick pick onto On.
It's the TF paying its dividends. Keen, and you see BLG to keep looking for these openings, not giving them as Keen.
Dash forward with the W, doesn't quite able to connect on the Q3. Alti though, Bin wants to make the difference. Bin wants to be the one to make it happen. It's the ghost out from Keen. Alti now coming in. Shadow Strike gonna connect. Knight ready to fall if he needs to, can just reactivate the ult. Gets the kill. BLG on the top side.
That's the combo we were talking about. That's Knight with agency. And Canyon gets found in his jungle. Ends up going down.
Elk, Fate's call. Flash forward, they just want to obliterate this Nami. Lehens is so damn squishy. Hail of Blades and lethality. They finish him off, and now Pace trying desperately to turn it back. Elk with a blinking health bar, but already the cleanse coming out from Pace. Does he want to chase this? How long in the Relentless Pursuit? It's enough! Pace taking down Elk, but Shun here to punish. There's already a TP though. Pace needs to just get a bit more time. Needs to get away from the ball breaker for the handshake. Oh, the alley-oop. Shadow Strike. On, tries to find the handshake, it does not work, and now it's the package across the entire team. On just wants to turn it back. Shadow Strike, Shadow Surge, excuse me, the fear coming out. Knight trying to burn through Pace, it's so damn quick, but he doesn't have the follow that he needs now. It is Bin stepping forward, unstoppable, trying to lock down Canyon, the fear coming through, but he can't even walk away as Shun grabs the kill.
When the eventual engage comes through, you don't have a whole lot of tools. That's again Knight setting up that re-engage with the Vex. Gen.G has to back off and basically leave Canyon to his fate. It's going to be more incremental leads, but as you were saying, Vedi, it doesn't translate in a sizable gold lead. There are 2 dragons taken by BLG, Chemtech Soul on the Rift here, but Chovy on this Corki, this is not what he's about. It's not about the early to mid game, it's about the mid to late game. So I think for BLG...
Gen.G willing to concede a lot around the map, not to give them that fight. Herald already dropped. Easy angle to try and...
But, oh my...
There we go. Destiny now coming in. On trying to turn it back. Excellent use. He managed to stun the Lucian. On just got away with murder. Hostile takeover. Saving his life.
Nice auto attack there. Keen throws the card at his buddy. He's like, whoa, why you do that to me?
That's the theoretical thing that every Renata player dreams of that literally never happens.
Oh, wait, the TP.
TP trying to punish. Recall coming in. Bin wants to interrupt Chovy. Chovy caught stopping for a brief moment. Didn't see Bin coming. Bin now locking him up in melee range. Has already used the pullback. Chovy holding onto the Valk for a moment, but he can't get over the wall. Bin on the chase. Has used the ghost. Chovy, he's just going to get knocked down. Doesn't want to give an assist away. And Bin, making angle. Hoke has the passive up with the fear. The charge now coming in, breaking mid lane. You mentioned it earlier, Chronicler, excuse me.
That's fine.
Yeah, I missed a little thing. But here we are, breaking open mid lane, now shifting their attention to bot. BLG, again, just upping the pace of the game so rapid. For Keen as they just hover in Fog of War. Shun on the flank will be spotted out by the Sapperling. And another flank coming. Now Ben stepping up, pulling onto Elk is a solid start to the fight. Pull back onto the jungle, trying to get him out of the pit. Canyon in the midst of everything, though, he just wants to get this back. Ulti's traded left and right. Tidal Wave. Not a lot of effect, and it's still Shun next to the Drake. Shun trying to turn it back, but it is Canyon who will deny with the steal. Knight connects on the Shadow Surge, but it doesn't look like they want to take the fight. BLG need to get the hell out. It's Keen stepping up, a handshake to disengage. On knowing this one's over, but Keen's not finished yet. Bailout, absolutely nothing out here for the side of BLG.
A one-team fight from Gen.G. The culling was crucial, and the ulti from Lehens to zone the backline from the fight was massive. As Gen.G now threatened the tier 1. Bubble.
Forward, solid start, Pays. Trying to find the follow-up, but it's Chovy who will get the kill in the end.
Even if Gen.G does...
The Vex with the buy is there, but need to find that perfect angle, and Gen.G backing off, giving them that respect.
They're so reliant on getting the resets to try and play for Baron.
Shun walking up immediately and trying to lock down Lehens. That's the follow-up coming in for Knight, but the ulti crucially does not connect. There is no follow for the side of BLG. Shadow Surge not hitting, major cooldown gone, and now BLG needs to get the hell out. Keen stepping up, hostile takeover not coming in quite quick enough, and now Elk is looking to turn it. The damage coming in for the Callista bubble, hitting 3, it's clutch from Lehens to stop the turn. Pays culling through. Bin trying to body block, but BLG getting rushed down. BLG being pushed off the objective, pushed off the mid lane.
Keen still has the ultimate, chooses not to commit it.
Bin off to the side, but they spot the flank coming. Keen, the flash out from auto attack going forward, Knight locked up, Keen finding the angle, Keen on the back line, everybody pulling out, the bailout not quite there. Bin though, trying to make the difference, pulling Canyon back. Shun, is he ready for the follow-up? 3 blinking out front to the side of BLG, but they want to make the fight happen, and it is Bin in the clutch. Keen tries to find the angle, but now he's caught between 3, has to run for his life, and Bin's not done yet. Nice backstep on the bubble. Will be forced to walk away briefly, but Bin sparks hope for the side of BLG.
It's the heroics of Bin. Chovy doesn't have TP. I don't know if he can get here as they go on
Keen out following. It's the power of the Callista, but Keen here trying to get one back. Bail out there to the side. Any potential turn. Canyon amongst 3. Canyon gonna try to take down Elk. Ulti again from Knight going wide. Canyon trying to buy space, but he's still living for a brief moment. He flashes out, and Knight, the team of BLG, they're gonna risk the 50-50.
Here comes Chovy!
Canyon buying space. Chovy on the way. Gen G in the extended exchange will finally secure the Drake.
What are these HP bars? Everyone on BLG was so low, but Bin ends up dying in the end. Well, how did he die? What? Whoa!
Chovy! Crowd anticipation. The flank coming in from Keen, BLG being heralded to their demise, but Bin once again wants to make the difference, pulling back onto 3, in goes Knight to the backside, locking multiple members of the fear, but he's already getting shredded through, and Pays is still standing. There's absolutely no follow-up on the illusion, but finally, Chovy will drop. Hope for a brief moment for BLG, the flash over the wall coming in is clutch! BLG! It shouldn't be possible, but they're finding the way in the fight. Keen with the gold card will lock up Bin. Pays is still standing. Pays stands tall, and Bin drops. Elk running for the hills, and Gen G taking the fight.
And another wave from Lehens, not going to find Elk, but it's Gen G that gets the team fight win in the end. And the one member that has been criticized most on this roster has been Pace, but in these team fights, he is not going
as well. These are crazy team fights. So many
15 seconds on the package timer, give or take, but they don't have perfect information on it. Can they interrupt this? Gold card in on the ball breaker, still going to dash forward. Shun getting deleted, now going to the backside of the fight. Canyon gets an excellent angle on the ulti. Not going to try to fall over to the backside, and instantly, Lehens now taken down, crippling for a bit extra healing, and now it's Elk, the one who's coming alive. The lethality Callista taking over. Pace shut down. BLG found their moment.
this time around. They waste so much just killing Shun. Shun's not the main goal.
Trying to take on out, trying to get something, trying to delay it, but Chovy will fall. Gold card, not enough. Chengdu, roar.
Canyon doesn't have the flash to get into the pit. I think this Baron is secured.
ZK trying to zone them back. It's taking a bit of time. Pace trying to step up and poke. Ulti goes in. Bin there to body block Knight.
Waiting for the fight.
Using the space. 2K. Colin coming out. Baron taken down. Gen G
utilizing the ultimate. Look at Bin on the side as well. But it's this crucial fear that connects the Renault.
Tier 2. Careful not to overstep. Losing a fight when the enemy has Baron would be the end of this game, would take us to game 5. Chovy damage is real. Knight, the last remaining member of the victorious JDG roster, but Bin wants a trophy for himself, wants to take us to a game 5. Pulling Canyon back in the meantime. Knight now getting poked out by Chovy though, and it's a disaster. Canyon still standing. BLG ushered into the pit. The soul will go to Gen G. It'll take a miracle. The hostile takeover, not gonna do enough. 4K getting lower. The reset now coming in. Knight TVing back to the fight, trying to find an angle. Everyone flashing out. Soul to the side of Gen G. In the pit, focusing on the objective. Package is there. Getting shredded. Shun looking to lock down Chovy, immediately going to ult. The faulty now going to take him back, though. Package keeping him safe. They're trying to force the fight, but Gen G, Pace still standing. Baron still up in the meantime, but Gen G find the advantage. One member already down, Shun out of the equation. Knight going gold, and Gen G again finding their angle. The Baron will start to release, and Knight will drop. Bailout not enough. Elk running, they're desperately trying to kill Pace, and now it is a story it's been so many times in this series. It has been versus the world. Elk and On doing their best to support, but Chovy getting chunked out. The spears are still lethal from the side of Elk, but the rocket is there. The big one for Chovy. The finish to the fight. Gen G about to end it here. BLG crumbling in the face of the Baron. Gen G discipline in the fight.
BLG will be picked apart in the fight. Gen G spread out and they take them down one by one. The Baron now uncontested is easy pickings for Gen G.
I thought they were going to look for the ends, but they don't want to risk it. TP on Knight, TP on Bin. They don't want to walk into a trap. Instead, they're just going to go for the Baron here.
They're
Hey,
low.
they're low.
They're low.
I think this should still be fine between Chovy and Canyon.
Minus TP, but no great wards here for BLG. Crucially, Gen.G still going to be able to break the inhib, the Baron, and Colossal. If they'd gotten him, that could have been big, but he was able to flash over the wall as they were thrown at him as...
In again, trying to make the difference. The pullback there, bubble good from the side of Gen.G. Cat's now coming up to look for the disengaged Shun. It's disjointed. Knight can go forward, but he's only connected onto Canyon. Tidal Wave is there as well. Hostile takeover for On. Does nothing. Fate's call to pull him back. Gen.G on the march. Gen.G looking to put the final nail in the coffin. It's a three-man knockup. Elf finishes the job on Canyon. They kill one, but Gen.G are still stepping up. Bin wants to make the difference, but it's Pays calling Elf, cutting him down. That's not enough. The bailout does nothing. BLG about to lose it all.
Chovy, he's gonna do it! He's gonna make it first international final!
Chovy amongst his brothers, backed by Canyon, the entire team. He will make it to the international final, waiting for a worthy challenger.
Gen.G advances to their first final since 2017, and I have Chovy with me to talk about this amazing victory over BLG. 축하드립니다. Thank you so much for joining me today. MSI last year, 3-0 against BLG. Worlds last year in Korea, 3-2, defeated again. This time around, you got them, Chovy. How does it feel?
네, 승리 정말 축하드립니다. 작년 MSI에서는 BLG에게 3대0 패배, 그리고 월즈에서 또 한국에서 또 3대2 패배를 겪고 정말 쓴 고배를 들이마셨는데 이번에 드디어 복수를 제대로 하셨습니다. 지금 소감이 어떠신가요?
이번에 이제 좀 제가 BLG한테 안 좋은 기억이 많아서 꼭 이렇게 복수 겸 높은 무대에서 만나서 이기고 싶었는데 그게 좀 이루어진 것 같아서 좀 좋은 것 같습니다.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to get this revenge, and also I just wanted this rematch to happen on a higher or bigger stage internationally. And we have such a bad memories when it comes to BLG series, but finally we made it happen. You know, we got our revenge, and it was also a really big match. So I'm so satisfied right now.
And from this revenge, you also achieve a new milestone here, reaching your very first international finals. And I feel like it's been a journey for you to get there, often regarded as one of the best players in the world. But this is what you were missing. What has been different so far in the run you had that allowed you to make it to finals?
네, 그리고 오늘 승리로 정말 그런 복수를 달성했을 뿐만 아니라 초비 선수 개인적으로 정말 중요한 업적을 달성하셨는데 드디어 국제전 결승 무대를 밟게 되셨습니다. 초비 선수는 사실은 굉장히 오랜 세월 동안 최고의 선수라고 평가를 받고 계셨는데 드디어 결승 진출이라는 업적을 달성하셨는데 이번 MSI 여정은 지난 국제전과 어느 점이 달라서 이렇게 결승까지 갈 수 있었다고 생각하시나요?
일단 저희 팀이 이번 MSI에서 메타 파악을 좀 잘했다고 생각을 하고 라인 수합에 대해서도 분석을 되게 잘 맞춰놔서 문제 없다고 생각을 하고 그리고 지금 저의 폼도 되게 좋은 것 같아서 다 겹쳐가지고 좋은 모습 보이고 있는 것 같습니다.
First off, I think our team was able to get a grasp of the meta really fast and very correctly. And also we analyzed the lane swap situation and the meta really well. So we were not too worried about it as well. And lastly, I'm having a great form right now. So it's a combination of all those three aspects.
And focusing on these very first international finals that you're going to play, what does it mean to you to get it this time? And what is going to be your resolution, Chovy?
네, 첫 국제전 결승입니다. 초비 선수에게는 어떤 의미가 있고 어떤 마음가짐과 각오로 임하시고 계신가요?
일단 지금 제 실력이 좀 좋다고 생각이 들어서 이번 국제전 결승은 아마 저를 증명하는 무대가 되지 않을까 싶습니다.
I can say for sure that my performance is on point right now. So I think this international finals will be a ground where I get to prove myself.
Let's talk about the potential opponents then. T1, G2, maybe a rematch versus BLG. Who do you think is going to be the one taking on you?
그렇다면 결승전 대진이 어떻게 될 거로 예상하시는지 G2일지 T1일지 또는 BLG와의 리매치일까요?
사실 누가 올라와도 이상하지 않은데 저는 개인적으로 한 번의 복수로는 끝내긴 아쉬워서 BLG가 한 번 더 올라와서 저희한테 패배의 쓴맛을 봤으면 좋겠습니다.
I mean, any team can actually make it to the finals at this point, but one revenge is not enough for us. I want BLG to make it back again, and I want to let them know how it feels to get eliminated.
There's a lot of fans who've been cheering for you and waiting for you to get to this moment, to make this final, and also potentially win it. We'll see about this one later, but do you have any words for the Western fans who've been waiting for this?
그리고 서양에도 정말 많은 초비 팬분들이 정말 이 순간만을 기다려왔습니다. 초비 선수가 정말 국제전 무대 결승전에 가는 것도 기다려왔고 그리고 우승하는 모습도 정말 열심히 응원하면서 기다리고 계신데요. 그분들께 한마디 부탁드립니다.
저도 이제 오랜 프로 생활하면서 이렇게 국제전 결승이라는 소중한 기회가 온 만큼 꼭 잡을 것이고 국제전 결승 무대에서 좋은 실력 보이면서 우승하도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very long since I actually, performed as a professional player, and finally I made it to the international stage final. So I will not let this precious opportunity to go away, and I will make sure to display the best performance possible.
Looking forward to seeing Genji and you on Sunday. Thank you so much for the interview. 감사합니다. Jisun, thank you so much as always.
Awesome. He was pretty reserved for most of it, and then at the end, I want to doubly revenge them. I want them to get back, and